Bent over row. Again, one of the exercises that I see performed incredibly poorly or potentially dangerously in the gym. Feet shoulder width apart, hip width apart. You're going to, first movement, like the Romanian deadlift, is you're going to stick your bum back, soft knees, and take the bar down to about the kneecaps. Good. Now, that's the position that we're going to stay in throughout this exercise. That's about as upright as I'd like you. You can go a little bit more bent over, depends on your strength around the hips and your ability to stabilise there. But first movement, as always with back exercise, squeeze the shoulder blades together and then the bar is going to come just to sternum. Elbows come nice and tight in. Come down, bar close to the thighs, squeeze shoulder blades together and bring the bar just around the belly button. Control down. Okay, don't let the shoulders be dragged forward, keep them retracted, nice spinal position. You're not rounded, okay, you're not overly arched, where you've got too big a gap here, okay, you're maintaining that, what we call that neutral curve, those natural neutral curves of the spine. So, looking slightly further forward, okay, you can now bring slightly higher up, just above the belly button. Okay, keep your weight back into your heels. That will help your glutes fire up and help stabilise you. Keep your stomach tight and your chest lifted. One of the common mistakes I see is as people start to pull up, they start to stand up. And by the time they got to 8, 10, 12, 15, however many reps they're doing, they're almost up at the vertical point. Okay, so we'll look at some different hand positions for the bent over row, but remember, hips right back, weight in the heels, stomach tight, not arching through the back or rounding through the back. There are 4 main positions you can have in the bent over row for the hands. We'll start by looking at a wide underhand. So, in position, lean forward, weight into the heels, and here, squeeze the shoulder blades together, okay, and elbows coming close to the sides. Again, you're trying to almost get them to brush into the sides. That puts you in a better position for this shoulder and front of the arm here, and enables you to use more mid-back. Okay. Alternatively, you could come to a narrow position. Okay. That makes it slightly harder to get this bit back, but just slightly changes the emphasis. We've got a greater range of movement and a slightly different change of emphasis into the back. The third position would be overhand in a narrow position. Again, here the elbows are going to come to the side. Again, the shoulders are coming together. Forearms pulling back through, keeping that all in line with the elbows. And finally, you can go to a wide position. Again, slightly working more of the upper shoulder. Okay, whereas the closer position works more in the lower position of the back. So they're your 4 main areas for the bent over row in terms of hand placement.